FXBros.
We are live, people. We live. Thanksgiving. May 22nd. Share the live to the Telegram group. Well, one thing I can say is we don't have any news. I checked that. We don't have news till this evening. And I'm about to double check on that time. I believe it's just Australian dollar that has news. US dollar. I'll have it news till Thursday with the jobless claims. Yeah, so they're showing us at 1,700. So that's going to be further. It's going to be 6 o'clock. just, I think it was showing correct on my app, but for some reason I got it set on New York time on here. I don't know how it didn't change on my app too. Okay, I can see maybe logged in as another, what's it called? Okay. April 7th, which must be old. Yeah, not. I was trying to see. So yeah, we don't have pretty much anything that's gonna push the markets as far as buying with news. And as you can see, let's go to the 1 hour. We opened up on Sunday in this range, traded up with a bullish engulfing, and we find the opposite to trade down into a bearish engulfing. So this low against the previous lows, and this high against the previous high. I know I was looking at sales on Sunday right here as we had this bearish engulfing. But just like I always said, after we get this engulf, we should see continuation. So as if I took this sell like right here, we should see some kind of continuation. Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, kind of lower high. And then this one, it's a whole new week. Yeah, like I said, that trade, not only did that trade not work out, but if we look at the real true range, we'll see this midpoint have that trade too. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. Kind of looking at this area as a next little consolidated range. It's a very weird range. I'm trying to make sense of it, but this is really the range right here. So if I look at that, it might be something like that. Trying to see if we can catch a move. I'm already in buys from down here at 64.10. Currently up 20 pips. But still on a make back loss type mission. But nonetheless, we're in this game in the long term and win it. Still looking for the long term trend, which based on sales from October going into the new year, we've been going up. We're definitely going. I mean, just look at the structure with this lower high, lower high. Just not so much. But they had probably come down to grab a liquidity for the high in this expensive scenario as we wait for a more continued pattern. Because I mean, if we look at it from here, from what April did, the first, second week of April, and we can see none of these lows have gotten tested. That's the lowest. One thing I do see, let's look at the higher time frame. Let's look at the weekly doing. Let's go to the other charts too. Let's break this down. See if we can break it down from the higher. Let's go to the weekly. I want to keep it on these. I got my lines for a reason. Let's look at the weekly. Let's see what we got. One thing that we are coming off of this rejection, we did engulf that sell-off, and that was for the tariff top. Since then, we've been running up. Overall, being that it's Wednesday, I'm just gonna say I like the fact that we're kind of setting up for a bullish engulfing scenario on the weekly that could take us, push us past this Trump inauguration low, probably reach the high of this wedge trend line that we have drawn, and maybe trade all the way up to October highs. It's looking like this could be the play. So we're not getting bullish engulfing from the bottom, extreme bottom, but we're gonna find support for the most part around this trend line. For that to be created on the daily, we are still heavy in consolidation. 63.60 is still a bottom of holding. Whoa, what's up, brother?
Good morning, man. What's going on?
Man.
Already know.
Living a dream. Trying to see what's going on. I see Monday did close crazy bullish engulfing. That's the low of Monday. Let's see what the Fibs did.
Yeah, I see. I agree. I think we are going to continue
Oh,
bullish.
yeah, right at 61. Yeah, I agree. That's I
We
think we're
have
gonna do this
we have any type of news that may, push it down bearish. That's can possibly be another
tonight.
entry.
That's gonna be tonight. If it does happen.
And what that's for Australia, right?
Yeah, but it's like S&P Global Manufacturing, Global Services. That's the only thing. So it's not nothing crazy. Unlike tomorrow with the jobless claims and existing home sales. That's coming up tomorrow.
Thanks.
So yeah, no news today. So the markets is gonna just continue to go off of the flow.
I think we might get a nice jolt, which just happened. NYS SE open, so I think that's going to help out with this bullish. Um,
Yeah, the 1 hour looking ugly. Past 3 hours been indecision.
yes.
So kind of waiting for that. That's really what I was looking at. I was trying to see the range, but the range is really started at like 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and we currently in that right now. So looking to see if we break out to the upside. But like I said, nigga currently holding buys on that, so just patiently waiting, man.
That's it.
Patiently waiting. I said we didn't come in yesterday. We went live yesterday. Let's take a look. Yesterday morning, looked like 9:30, 8:30. So it was choppy yesterday morning as well. But if you notice the downward trend we were on since Monday, it would kind of lead you to believe that there might be one to buy up in the morning, especially from 8:30 in the morning. The candle at 8:30 in the morning. Yesterday, it never advanced lower than that. Like it did take out, we did sell off at 7:30. But really, anything you see is out before. So this is 7:30. My bad. So this is 7:30. It's low at 7:30. So around 8:30, which would be here, we can confirm through these candles that it was no advancement lower. So it was more in your favor to catch buys, tomorrow yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, which I hopped in. And that seems to be the same trajectory right now, with New York kind of sitting in this range and not pushing in any direction, but for sure not pushing lower. The lowest we went so far for London was about 4 to 5 in the morning, and since then we've been holding that low pretty strong. I wouldn't be surprised if we sweep down there like 64.30 on the dot, and then just trade up from there just to grab more liquidity. But other than that, we should continue higher. Just a matter of when. Like I said, we don't have no news. With that being said, let's take a look at let's go to the higher time frames. See what the dollar is doing. Dollar is falling. Great. Back under 100. Somebody said we might hit $99 in the next 24 hours. Look like you're right, so the dollar is kind of on a free fall, especially after running up, filling in this gap area right here. Dollar filled that in beautifully. And now we trade lower, especially if we break 98. We should be headed towards down here. Also, going back in history, that would be this area right here, which is June 21st. That's the lowest the dollar dropped before they started jumping and throwing on them highest interest rates going into 2021, 2022. As you can see, that made the dollar run all the way up to 114. Since then, we've been selling off with a end of the year final stretch push going into January. The dollar pushed up to 110, and currently we're at $99. So if you look back in history, when Trump election was here, it was I forgot what the percentage loss was, but it was quite high. I mean, I think it was like 14% drop first year. So we're expecting the same trajectory to play out, and we will be buying AU. Let's see, S&P. Looking at the daily. S&P is back up after that tariff sell-off. Didn't make new highs just yet, but we're heading in that direction. Currently, the highs is at 61.60. Not sure what we're going to reverse if we do drop lower, but there would have to be more recession talk and a lot of companies failing to meet their earnings to push the big S&P down. US 30. It's kind of pull back kind of a little further away from the all-time high. Like they got an all-time high of 45,000, 45.79. I just rounded up to 45.80. I think that is, yeah, that's the highest. So, like I said, everybody's still pulling back from that April tariff news Trump was talking about. NAS looks the best out of all the charts. NAS looks like it can definitely continue bullish, take out the highs. We got 22.28, 22.25 to be specific on NAS. Yeah, yeah, stocks looking good. I wouldn't short the stocks just yet. I mean, it did pull back from where it shorted from. I mean, if this is the second entry, great, but I would rather a sweep of liquidity to the upside or let this leg develop and then let that be swept. Same thing for all of them. If you're going to take sales, let this develop and then let that get swept if you're going to take sales. German, oh my God. Oh, Dex. Hopefully, school is riding that wave, man. Dex is, Lord, how much? 24,000. Dex out here looking like gold, man. It's crazy. That is ridiculous. And gold is still pushing higher on the daily. Two. Yep, I see. Starting to push out right there. I thought that was I've been interested in that big buys at 32, 32.50, 32.50. Going short. I mean, going long on gold. Man. Yeah, unsure about gold wholeheartedly. I mean, I still would go long. I mean, I would short gold, but the no, I'm gonna keep it G. Gold is great buys. I mean, we bounced off the trend line. We got a very nice daily candle. This one is forming. It already pushed higher. I like gold. Gold for buys. Fuck it. Let's go. Everybody else making all time highs. Let's go for 3,500. Why not? That's enough money in circulation. Euro buys.
Yeah, especially
Excellent buys.
if the dollars continue to tank, then
Yeah,
that's all
yeah,
an
yeah,
automatic buy for gold.
yeah. Automatic buy. Um, Euro is, like I said, this is baby gold. If you look at this is January to now. I'm gonna pull up gold. January to now. Very similar, but gold obviously take the cake. But Euro is Oanda's gold. Put it like that. And that bitch is bullish. Nice.
The gold of forex.
The gold of forex. The gold of regulated forex. Let me add that on top. But yeah, we got buys on that. UJ should be shorting. It's not melting, but it is, depending on where you got in from. I was over here talking about it for a breakout way back in the beginning of the year. As soon as the market started to show signs of turning around, I was looking at this consolidation wait for a breakout. And obviously, you can see what we broke out to. Downside selling. So UJ been in the sell. AU been in the buy. For the most part, it really could flex. AU got all the power right now to really flex. It didn't do what all these other pairs did so far. So still has a lot of room to grow, figure itself out. GJ, AJ, yeah. So GJ, AJ, GJ is just consolidated like a motherfucker. EJ too. It's crazy. Let's take a look at whoa. Bitcoin is approaching all-time highs. Current all-time high is 109. We are sitting at 107. I mean, this is the highest we've been. 107 is the highest we've been since January 20th. Because January 20th was the high. The days after that, it was a double high. We already surpassed that. So, yeah. Somebody said, I'm starting to think that MicroStrategy could join the Mag 5 if this continues. Funny joke, but that I would not be surprised if that happened. I would not be surprised if that happened, but yeah, crypto is trade what you see.
Yeah, it's damn near inevitable for that. Like if Bitcoin continue to go up, one would say that it could be the Mag 1.
As with so much crypto that they hold with that, yeah. But it's like, that would be crazy because that's not what they do.
Right.
That's like Apple holding Bitcoin and they're the most valuable company just because of their Bitcoin position, not because of their phones. I mean, in a way, I guess that is what they do. They are a part of. It's a development company that provides business intelligence, mobile software, and cloud-based services. So, yeah. I ain't gonna say that's what they do, but I guess it could be in the realm if you word it right. MicroStrategy. Stock price $418 a share. NASDAQ. President Fong Lee. Revenue. Damn. Revenue is only 500 million in 2022. Is this the same MicroStrategy? Oh yeah, it is. Founders Michael Saylor. Okay. He's just not the CEO no more. I got you. He stepped down after he was getting all that money. Crazy. Yeah. So cryptos are doing good overall. Ethereum having a nice run up. Nvidia is doing the damn thing. Lyft starting to pull back. Uber had a little pullback. TSM is just waiting for the damn green light. It's like they're the start line, ready to blow. I'll be buying in 15 minutes. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, that's crazy. Uber is down, motherfucker.
You said Uber is down.
Down 2%. I mean, it's not crazy, but that's enough to say what's going
That's
on. I guess
enough for
people
another
just taking
position.
profit. Yeah, I think people just taking profit after it took out them highs. That's just a take
Yep.
profit move. Yeah, they taking profit, man. They're raising their price target to 105, keeping it at a buy rating, reflecting confidence in its autonomous vehicle potential and profitable gains. Everybody, WeRide is expanding its robo-taxi services to 15 new cities via partnership with Uber, which includes a $100 million investment. WeRide vehicles will be integrated into the Uber app. WeRide to expand robo-taxi services for 2 months like that. What is WeRide? What was the other one? Is that ain't the same shit, right? What's that other taxi shit? Is that WeRide?
That Huawei or something.
Yeah, Huawei. That was Google.
Yeah,
Who the fuck
yeah.
is
That was. I thought
WeRide?
that was based out of China.
Yeah, WeRide also said it launched 24-hour robotaxi routes across central Guangzhou, making it China's first 24-hour autonomous ride-hailing network. Wow. WeRide began driverless testing in Abu Dhabi and introduced its first paid robust route in Guangzhou by expanding internationally in Singapore and France, the company said. Nice. Oh, they busting ass. Robo taxi. Man, I got a fire business ass idea, man. When you get some time, I want you to look at my business proposal and my 1 page what they call that shit? My what they call it? My pitch deck. I got a 1 page pitch deck, man. Breaking down the cost. I got there's a whole business plan that AI helped me write, but I can't
Is
tell
that for
you
the helping?
the helping.
Yeah, the one that I did the review for.
No, 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 no. There's some
All
there's
right.
something there's something that I was writing. I had a guy, which I appreciate you for that too, for that other little situation. But nah, I I was riding with a guy a couple of days ago, and he was, he was doing what you call him, the damn can't think of the shit. Not Turo, but the Turo for houses, Airbnb. He was doing Airbnb. And basically like the lease shit, like where you get a lease in your name and then lease out the unit or the Airbnb. for profit or whatever. So what's up, school? What's up?
What's poppin', brother?
But he was so we got on the topic about the gig economy and shit. And it was a business idea that I was thinking about doing, like, as you know, as I've been driving that Lyft and shit, and we kind of got on that topic, and it got to the point to where we was just like hitting every point, like basically like we was on the same page, and it got to the point to where I was like, man, look, like, cause he didn't live in Dallas, it was an Indian guy, he didn't live in Dallas, and I was like, man, if you want, I could be your ground, I could help you out if you want to get it popping. But then he hit me with the, I really only like to work by myself. So I was like, okay, bet, I respect your mind, cool. But having that conversation let me know, like, man, I need to like look more into this, because he was really running it. But
There's
like
a
I said, I
market.
can't.
Yeah, there's a market for it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it on live right now, but I'm gonna send it to y'all so y'all can see it, like a little 1-page pitch there. But y'all gonna see what it is. But it got, like I said, it got something to do with the gig economy, and I feel that it's still gonna have a future for people, like as an alternative for work and shit. But if this robo taxi shit kick off, then yeah, that's gonna kill it. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna kill that shit. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Is it gonna kill just all human drivers? Like, and I'm thinking like a 5-year, 10-year down the road, not like next year type shit. But the business idea I came up with got a spinoff to like affordable housing too. So it's like it still could work. But I'm gonna shoot it to y'all. Take a look at that bitch. It's fire though.
Yeah, man, send it. Take a look at it. Chop it up.
No, fact. But yeah, other than that, man, it was yeah, that's what made me think about that, because I never heard of We Ride. And they on the like they on the charts. WRD. We Ride. Oh, it's on the NASDAQ. Currently at $9.50. They up 12% today from their news.
Damn, 12% today.
12% today.
Nice. Let's stay. What's the stock price?
$9.52.
Oh my gosh.
Market cap 2.3 billion. Bitch.
Yeah, I'm putting that on the watch liggity list.
We
And
Ride.
where they based out of?
CEO is Tony. I think China, because last name got a Chinese name.
Beautiful. Yeah, a lot of U.S. investors is looking to invest in China long term. So but they are a little tricky though. Like, they kind of be finagling some things. Like, but a part of me be like, man, everybody do. But
Right.
yeah, no, I'm gonna look into that one for sure.
2017. Yeah, it's in Guangzhou, China. That's the headquarters. Founded in 2017. So they say they engage in the development of autonomous driving technology platform. We Ride AI is their website. It should look just like Waymo, but they using Chinese cars. Waymo use uh fucking, what's that damn car? Not the Maserati, but the E-Pace with a Porsche. I think it's a Porsche E-Pace. I think they use them bitches. Whatever the fuck that whole. I mean, true, honestly, bro, the car that I'm renting, The fucking Nissan Rogue 2022, that bitch got that lane assist. When I put the cruise control on, I could just kick back and take my hands off the wheel. Nothing. That bitch gonna keep me in the lane.
Yeah, that shit crazy. And it got like the front assist. So depending on how,
Exactly. Yeah, when they get behind somebody, kind of slow down a little bit. That
shit kind of scary, boy.
I know. So I'm like, shit, it's low key. I got that bitch. But yeah, this navigation shit something different. Like really just being in the car to just like, nigga, I'm gonna get you to where you gotta go. But then again, I don't know if y'all seen it in New Orleans, but I know they got them the colleges got autonomous vehicles driving around the campuses right now. Like UTA got like 3 of them hoes. And nobody driving that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I have to go over there around Loyola and Tulane and to see. Might do that this weekend on my run, but yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
I can see it popping off in the city though, because that New Orleans kind of small.
True.
A lot of the one ways. I can see that popping off in that city versus Dallas. Dallas has got so much fucking shit. There's construction going on. That bitch will fall in the ditch, boy. Fuck around. But that's what's up. So Uber about to get they lick. I think Google. That's crazy that Google didn't want to partner with them. Like, I guess that means Uber is gonna pop this shit off overseas before they started in the States, because Google is here in the States, but they're not partnering with nobody. They're trying to do it themselves. I'm like, man, we good. Boy, you see that Dax, huh? School? Boy, Dax is going crazy. That is fucking ridiculous. Still pushing high on AU. Hey, we got to break out that consolidation on AU to the upside. Whoa.
Yeah, man. I've been holding DAX all week. That bit ain't did nothing yet.
It did not yet. It look like every time I look at
it's trying to
it,
push
look like
now,
it's
but
going higher and higher.
it's trying. But that bit been consolidating since the market opened this Sunday.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, ain't really do shit. You right.
Yeah, ain't did nothing yet. That bit and gold. I got gold too. Gold chilling too. About to probably get out there at 12 if that bit ain't did nothing.
Yeah. That last daily candle was something, boy. That bitch popped up like a motherfucker. That's just, as long as it don't fade. Yeah. As long as it don't fade that shit, we should be going up.
Right. That bit broke the trend line too. Excuse me, it broke through a trend line on that day and went higher. So, I mean, above it, closed above it. So, but today it went to that next level at 33.20, and then it pushed down. So, we might have to do a retracement of the lows and then pop back out. Yeah, DAX trying to push it though. That bitch trying now. It took it the whole week.
Even on the daily candle, like the 5 minute, these small ass body candles.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the 5 minute chart, that was small as hell. business
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I've been looking at so much other shit I ain't even been having time.
Nah, sorry.
Like I ain't been I just had took my trades and just held them and put the stop loss and just let them run.
Yeah,
For the most part, to be honest, wait until I see some real negative shit on the 8 hour, the 4 hour. I'm trying to just practice this little strategy of just holding the but and not really, doing too much. And go out and try to do stuff in real life.
right. It said XRP futures are now trading on the CME, generating excitement amongst traders. Meanwhile, delays from the SEC on the ETF applications have led to impatience and false approval rumors. Within us, it said the first XRP futures trade was cleared by Hidden Road, marking a significant milestone for institutional adoption of digital assets and enhancing liquidity around XRP. That's what's up. That's what's up. Niggas making history, man. Stupid.
Who that?
They're just starting to trade XRP futures. I guess they said the first trade was made on this Hidden Road, whatever the hell that is. I
Did
guess that's a
XRP go up any from that?
no, because actually we had looked at that. I asked ChatGPT that shit. When was XRP gonna get their approval for the what you call for the I think they was applying for like an ETF or something like that, kind of like what Bitcoin did. And it was supposed to be shit. I want to say the 19th on the cool, like this Monday. So I'm thinking that's where we getting that from. Let me see. I know it's right. So,
And that fucking EU, my EU position going crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. So glad I kind of added that one on my watch list.
Okay, EU mover driver.
Yeah, that bit taking off. That's the same EU hold from last week?
Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh,
that been taking off.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
man.
AU doing this thing too this week is kind of crazy, but fuck, I mean, I'll take it. I was talking to Six about that
Heavy ass.
yesterday. Like that's when a nigga really kind of be like running my shit up when I'm like playing two different pairs or three different pairs, and
Mm-hmm.
because they kind of bounce off of each other. But I'm both in buys in these two, so yeah, that's what it looked like technically. So I just went ahead and jumped in them.
ETF XRP April 30th. May 19th, a CME group set to launch XRP futures on May 19th. So that was this Monday, offering both micro and standard contracts. So a micro is 2,500 XRP and a standard is 50,000 XRP. So CME group, they launched XRP futures on Monday. And then, no, that was April. Yeah, so May 19th. So yeah, Coinbase had futures on April 21st after filing with the CFTC. Said Kraken futures are not available to U.S. clients yet. First, currently there are no spot XRP ETFs approved in the U.S. However, applications are under SEC review with final decisions by mid-October this year. So, yeah, we got time to wait on the spot ETFs, but niggas got futures. Whoever the CME group is.
Bitch.
Let me see what these motherfuckers is. CME Group is an American financial services company based in Chicago that operates financial derivatives exchanges, including the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. That's what we get. I think that's what you call them run through. Oanda. They run through this CME shit. So that's how we get it's basically like futures and shit on these forex exchange. That's what it is. The company also owns 23%, 25% S&P Dow Jones indices. Revenue $5.5 billion. Yeah, the company also offers clearing and settlement services across asset classes for exchange, traded, and over-the-counter derivatives through its clearinghouse, CME Clearing. They be clearing them down. Fucking prop trade. I clear them niggas too. Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME.
Yeah.
Merc. Niggas about to get murked out here, bro. Call that shit the merc. Yeah, that. Now live XRP and micro XRP futures. So agriculture, live cattle futures. Everything. They sell frozen orange juice again. They still do that shit. That shit was on trading places. Oh shit! What they call that nigga? Mr. Beats. Nigga gave them niggas a fake CME report. That shit was all on that fucking movie, boy. So I fuck with that movie. Dairy.
Which one?
Trading Places. One of my favorite damn movie. With Eddie Murphy. That shit hilarious and informative in the stock market. Like at the same time. You gotta watch
I gotta go see it.
Oh, you gotta watch that, boy. That hoe is a classic. Fucking what that other dude, nigga, Dan Aykroyd, I think, old school nigga, and Eddie Murphy, nigga, talking about crying, laughing, and you go teach you about trading. Oh, nigga, it's the best movie in the world.
It's the best movie. Okay.
Yeah, XRP not really doing nothing off of that news. I don't think that's gonna move it. I think once we get word that Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Chase is using XRP to settle all their money at the end of the day, that's when you go start seeing the run. Me personally. I think that's when that shit gonna do it. But these niggas just go speculate till then. Speculate.
Roller skate. Nigga don't play it. Hey,
You to go roller skate, bro.
fact.
Do that shit in a minute. Oh,
I went a few months ago. Man, that shit
bro,
was so fire.
bro, that shit is the best, bro. Our nigga be going in a
Bruh,
circle. That shit feels so fun.
bruh. I'm talking about legs sore as hell, boy.
Oh
Fire
man,
workout ever.
workout. Yeah, crazy workout.
Like if you need leg workout, shit.
No, thanks.
Yeah, though. As far as these markets, man, I feel like I've taken a step back as far as like trying to make all these moves. And I feel like it's just take your time, catch what you can catch for the week, and smash up out them bitches. Let's see. Roller skate. Nigga don't play it, hate.
How them buying hoes looking up for you? So you just basically got in the market and just holding them bitches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or day trading.
Yeah, just holding them until I feel like it peak.
Gotcha.
Holding them until I feel like they peak, and I get a nice and I got a nice little push from them.
Shit. What this nigga talking about a tax bill? Everybody talking about tax bill, Trump tax bill. What that mean? The dollar drops as traders fret over Trump's tax bill. What the hell he talking about? The tax bill this nigga talking about, fam. Trump failed to convince Republican holdouts to back his sweeping tax bill. The dollar grew to 7. Maybe he doing that to drop that bitch. I mean, he did it his first year. Trump failed to convince Republicans who could block bill destined to talk currencies with Japanese counterpart on G7 sideline. Sell America investment theme continues to weigh on the dollar. Facts, nigga. Sell that shit. Sell America. I Australia. They said I'm about to move to Brisbane or Sydney. Fuck y'all. I'm about to go surfing. It's developments and global tariff war just on currencies. Wild and recent months. No shit. I'm still considered this week, even as the clock ticks to the end of day of a 90-day tariff pause for U.S. trade partners and absence of new deals. That's crazy. Yeah. Trump's tax bill would add $3 trillion to $5 trillion to the country's debt. According to nonpartisan analysts, ballooning fiscal debt, trade frictions, and weakened confidence have weighed on U.S. markets. So yeah, he about to tank the dollar. I don't know what this tax bill gonna add $3 trillion of debt and where it's gonna go. But if they talking about stimmies, then yeah, that's definitely what happen.
What are you trying to do with Stimmy?
Well, they talking about this tax bill. That's what everybody talking about. Just making a dollar drop. Trump's tax bill would add $3 trillion to $5 trillion to the country's debt. So if we look at the debt right now, let's see what.
Oh, how you plan on doing it?
It's the US debt.
Roller skates. We don't play a hate.
36 trillion. That's the current U.S. national debt, and he talking about running that up another. What he said? Another 3 to 5 trillion, right? That's what that is. Trillion. Yeah, $36 trillion in debt. The tax bill. What is the
Nigga
tax?
ain't gonna never be out of debt. That's the whole key.
That's how you stay rich. You don't want to never be out of debt. You want to always be in debt, but you got to be in good debt, not bad debt. There's a difference of good debt and bad debt. We in horrible debt. We in fraud debt. Like this, all this shit is a scam. This is scam debt. Nigga, ain't nobody was like, there wasn't no intention of paying this shit back. Even when them niggas got
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when them niggas got $100 million debt, that's when it all popped. Like, bro, we ain't gonna pay this shit back. Just run that shit up. That's what the boss said. Just run that shit up, man.
Though.
But we ain't the only ones got debt though. Everybody be talking about U.S. debt. Like, we ain't the only ones with debt, nigga. Everybody else got debt too.
Sure. No doubt. But I'm sure fucking
we probably got
that.
We for sure got the most, but everybody else got debt too.
Right.
Yeah, ain't nobody fucking with our debt. That's facts. Baloney fiscal debt, trade friction, weaken confidence. So he gone. I don't know what's in this tax bill. Like what the mean? Like he go cut. I remember they saying they go cut taxes if the economy gets so bad. They go cut income taxes, federal income taxes for workers, so we can have more money in our pocket. And you already know niggas about to go on vacation. First check. I'm going to Miami, bitch. I've been wanting to go.
No, because I need to save.
Nigga, what you call it? What else? All of the clothing sites and shit, the female shop, that shit they gonna have a 95% sale. So it's gonna make $30 billion in one weekend.
Nigga said 95% sale.
Nah, you know they gotta do something drastic to get everybody on the site,
bruh. some of that shit niggas be sending me. Yeah, you do 5 things. Some shit you get 5 gifts from this website, from this app, if you just share it and do this and do that. Man, if y'all leave me the fucking alone, boy, nobody care about none of that free shit. I don't want none of that shit. Gotta text this person and do that. If you get somebody to come to the website and sign in,
right? If they watch the whole video,
type shit, man. Man, y'all leave me the fuck alone.
Real tough. Oh boy. Yes, that statement is accurate according to a nonpartisan analyst. Trump's proposed tax cuts, particularly extending the 2017 tax cuts and adding new tax breaks, are projected to increase the national debt by 3. Okay, so basically he's doing the same shit he did. Like, we already knew this though. That's the thing about us. We was months ahead of this nigga. Like, we really ahead of Trump. Like, if you really want to think about it, we keep this shit up, we ahead of this nigga. So he already thrown out a tax bill, and we was already looking at what the hell he did his first year. And we already said that the dollar fell 14%. So we peeping game. The dollar he probably gonna do that again. Make the dollar fall, get all these positions back, right? So his rich friends could lock in them cheap rates, cheap prices, and run the market back up. So that's exactly what's happening. This nigga is going back to them 2017 tax cuts that he did when he was first in office. That's gonna drop the dollar. AU gonna go up. EU gonna go up. And yeah, money to be made. It's the same shit over and over. It's the same shit. And according to Michael Saylor, I think. Yeah, Michael Saylor, before crypto really takes over and they really figure out a way for us to just fully go crypto and no more the dollar is just trash. We're gonna get to like, I think he had a diagram saying we're gonna get to $51 trillion US national debt before we start paying that shit back. And right now, with this tax break, look like we're about to reach 41. So we're gonna be $10 trillion away.
Damn.
From what this nigga said we will get to before we actually start to figure out how to pay this shit back. So they go print 15 more trillion dollars.
They're disgusting.
Before we get to shit. So in other words, grab your buckets because it's about to start raining bread.
It's raining bread.
Nah, just go outside and stick your bucket outside and they ain't gonna be capturing all kind of money. They're just about to be dropping bread. Real tough.
So what they gonna do? Some things, you think? Some stimulus checks or something?
Probably, yeah. I mean, that's the easiest way to keep the poor people from robbing the rich people is give them money.
I'm about to rob me a nigga.
Come on. You think a lot of people ain't thinking that? And if shit get worse, they gonna actually do it.
It's bad out here, dog. Y'all manipulating these markets too? All right, bitch. Y'all think it's a game.
Like, it's a whole homeless community 15 minutes away from the most expensive neighborhood in Dallas. Like literally, like the neighborhood is so expensive they got their own police. Like don't drive through that neighborhood past 9 o'clock. You will get pulled over. Unless if you in a van. Nah, facts. You will get pulled over. They just go check with you. They ain't gonna fuck with you. They go see what you doing. Oh, you all right, bet. Keep it pushing. Get the fuck up out of here. Highland Park.
Just checking.
Yeah, not be in Highland Park at night. We'll get your ass.
Shit, I just go in the daytime as soon as the nigga go to work. Fuck, you heard me? As soon as the nigga go to work. You heard me?
Nah, real tough. Real tough, nah, man, you gotta duck the nigga.
I do not condone violence.
But nah, yeah, I feel like they're gonna push that stimulus. I think he about to do this. He going back with his tax cut, 2017, finish the job. So that's gonna devalue the dollar. Dollar gonna fall. We already planned that out. And then being that the dollar's gonna fall, it's gonna manipulate everybody to go to, the stock market or gold primarily. That's gonna get manipulated, and then it's gonna be companies potentially failing and furthermore filing bankruptcy. Like who just filed bankruptcy? Coles. Or was it Coles? I think it was Coles. Bitch is going out of business.
Listen, I'm about to file bankruptcy next. I'm gonna show.
No, thanks. Everybody else done. Come back a whole nigga.
Here, come back a millionaire on the air. Wait till them stimulus drop.
Shit, that boy Donald Trump filed bankruptcy, I think, 3 times in his life.
Shit, so after you file bankruptcy, what you gotta have to even file that shit?
Shit. A lot of bills you can't pay back.
And then what?
And then it's like a clean slate, like you wipe your slate clean. But I mean, that bankruptcy is like it's on you, but all that shit that caused the bankruptcy ain't on you. So to the creditors, you're a fresh new nigga like that they could trust.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you just got to start proving yourself. You got to, pay your bills on time, get your credit back right, and then you'll just be a fresh new nigga. But they could look at that bankruptcy and be like, okay, what happened with this? I mean, because I think it still hangs over your head. I think so.
Mm-hmm. Shit, it can't hang over your head that much.
Nah, yeah, if everybody doing it, like, you're right. It can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad, boy.
Of course, it's a loophole probably to, tuck that bitch under the pillow. You ever want nobody looking? Tuck that bitch away right quick. Don't worry
that ain't
about
that. That ain't
yeah,
that.
like a nigga covering up a neck tattoo with a turtleneck, like that type shit.
That man, that's a hickey. Don't worry about that. Got a hickey on my neck today.
Yeah,
just covering it.
Wear a turtleneck.
Nigga say you been having a hickey for 2 years. Well, I like to have fun,
Still to that.
Childish. All right, but yeah, the dog, like, nah, real talk to that bankruptcy, boy. Hey, look, man, at this point, boy, these bills is kicking. Them bitches kicking. If I ain't have bills, I'd be rich, boy.
Nigga.
On my mama.
Yeah.
So if I could just get rid of all these bitches.
I know one bill I don't think nobody could get rid of is a cell phone bill, and that's facts.
Oh, ain't nobody worried about that.
Nigga can pay that. You ain't worried about it, but let that.
No, I'm saying nigga can pay that. That ain't nothing.
Nah, facts. But that's the only one you ain't gonna get rid of. Like, bitch, you need that. Unless it's you got
fucking shit.
Because you could do anything with that bitch. You could do anything on the phone.
Hell yeah. Nah, bro. Nigga need the phone and you need your car insurance. Yeah, I mean, not everybody pay car insurance though.
True.
Niggas just be riding out here, you heard me?
Nah, facts.
I could have been one of them niggas. We're not going to I don't be getting pulled over. Nigga can just be out here wilding.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think them niggas so sophisticated. I think they could, because I know they got their little device where they can scan your license plate while they driving.
Mm-hmm.
They can scan that bitch like, oh, this nigga ain't got insurance.
Get him. Get him. It just automatically scan your shit.
Automatically scan. Yeah, they ain't got and the reason why I know that, because last time I got pulled over, that boy, shit, the last 2 times I got pulled over, they never asked my insurance. Never asked my insurance.
Yeah.
All they around see my ID. They ran my ID and let me go on my
as soon as they run your license plate, they know if you got the insurance or not. Facts, for sure. They know all they gotta do is run that license plate, I think.
Yeah, man.
Well, let me go find a police, ask that boy a buku question.
Nah, for real.
Nigga be josing them boys. Say, y'all got cameras on them? Them cameras got facial recognition.
Yeah, probably do.
Some of them do. Shit, I was josing them for real. But them bitches came and got me one time, dog. All right, so they had a robbery at this gas station, bro. I pull up to the gas station, dog, and I pull at the pump. I'm about to go get some gas and get some gauze. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga, next thing you know, we look at the door, nigga said somebody getting robbed in there. They robbing that bitch.
Oh, nigga, right now?
Brother, no. When
I'm just saying, like, when you was there, it was in action?
Yeah, they were literally robbing the place as I'm pulling up to get gas. So when nigga looking in the door, watching the boy get robbed at the gas station, the robber run out, the nigga about to pull off. You hear me? As I'm pulling off, the robber running out the stove, running from my car. Look at my car. Look at me and the homies in that bitch. And keep running and run across the street. And that nigga takes off to the neighborhood we about to go to type shit. So Nigga goes down the street. Nigga said, I ain't even about to go to this store. Nigga goes down the street to the next store and then go back to the crib. So about a day or two later, bro, I get pulled over around the neighborhood. They talking about they been looking for me. Bitch, what y'all mean? Nigga that took me in for questioning and everything, bro.
Are you lying?
Oh, geez, they thought I would have had something to do with it. I don't know them people. Boy, I just came to get some gauze. If you look at the cameras down the street, you can see I went to the store. I just came to get some gauze, but I don't know. I do not know them people. You heard me?
Man, City School. What part of town was that?
That was all Carrollton, uptown.
Uptown. Damn, I thought that probably was in the east or some shit. That's crazy.
Nah, that was all Carrollton, bro. Carrollton and Claiborne, right around it now.
Oh, okay, yeah. It is lit over
Uptown.
there. It's lit over there. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
From
Right by
colleges,
that
that's around
Rallies, dog. Right
Tulane.
across the street from that
Yeah.
Rally. I was like, bruh.
Damn.
So when they got me, I'm asking them all type of shit. You heard me? I said, yeah, man. I see y'all got them cameras all over the city and shit. You heard me? I said they could tell your speed on them bitches. They was like, nah, not all of them. They said y'all got face. I'm josing like a motherfucker, boy. Look, this how you know I'm josing so hard. Once I asked the last question about the facial recognition, because I'm asking a buku question. Once I get to the facial recognition, they could tell nigga josing them. You heard me? So I start laughing because this is how I know they could tell. They start getting quiet. It's like that awkward silence. Like they were just talking down. You heard me? Next thing you know, the boys got quiet, and I'm just sitting in the back seat smiling my ass. Like, boy, I just joked the shit out y'all, boy.
Nah, it's like this nigga know too much. Hold on, let's stop talking.
Facts, brother. Because if I was a part of that shit, I'm just getting more info out y'all ass. You heard me? So we could get away with it next time. Stupid ass. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm just saying though. But if I did, I had the stupid ass.
So how they cleared you? Like they just checked the cameras?
I really ain't had nothing to do with it. Yeah, I'm telling them.
I know, but what they did, took your word for it? Fuck.
Brother, I told them go check the cameras at the store down the street. You can see that I went to the store down the street. I came to this store just to get some guards. You heard me? If you go look at the store cameras down the street, I don't know what they did, but I don't know if they went and looked or not. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, that ain't got with this robbery. If you could tell, the dude in the store ran all by himself. Me and my people in the car, you know what I'm saying? We done what we done.
Yeah.
You know, we minding our business. Like even when they pulled me over at the house type shit. When y'all pulled me over at the house, it was the same two people that was in my car at the house type shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no extra person and all that, no third person and all that other shit.
Right.
Boy, they were about to shoot me and everything. When they pulled me over.
Lying.
On G's. When they pulled me over, they ran to the car with their guns out, talking about put my hands up and shit.
Man.
Yeah, they had their guns on me, like literally. I had my phone in my hand, boy. Good thing they didn't shoot my, because I had to drop my phone. I had my phone in my hand in the air. I said, hold up. I had dropped that bitch. They ain't shoot me, boy. I was like, oh, boy. They were about to pop my stoop down.
That's crazy, son. These niggas.
Yeah, and then they took a nigga in for questioning. That's why they were josing me, I think, because they kind of felt bad about the shoot having me on me like that.
You think?
Nah, for real. So that's why I think they were josing me. They were like, nah, we're not really like that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Well, look, tell me about them cameras, brother. These cameras y'all putting around this city.
That's crazy.
Since y'all not like that for real, prove it to me. Talk to me about this shit here that y'all doing. I be joking, son.
That would have fucked me up. Them niggas raw down on my ass. I ain't never had
This is a real life, man. This is what niggas really go through, bro. Like
real life.
I know this shit is like crazy, you know what I'm saying? But this is real life for us, bro.
Real life, man.
Yeah. Real tough.
Yeah. They were about to pop my ass.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous. That's wild.
Right.
And I ain't had nothing to do with that shit, bro. I ain't
nothing. And that's the thing about like you had nothing like to do with it, and they still was like, yeah, we about to press this.
Yeah, they had. Crazy. I mean, I guess since my car was at the store, they thought I had something to do with it because I'm the only evidence that they got. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the
Facts.
only
You was the only car
witness
at that
type shit.
source.
I mean, I guess I wasn't even paying attention. I think
That's
there
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
buku. There wasn't even buku cars there. There wasn't. I think like as far as me pulling up to the
It
gas
was
station
at
to
night
pump.
when it happened.
Yeah, I probably was like one of the only cars at that bitch.
It was at night when it happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So when you seen a nigga rob and he ran, you drove off, right?
Yeah, well, he ran in front of my car first and looked at us and then ran across the street. And we just looking like, oh shit, what he about to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he just kept going. So when he kept going, fuck, we kept going. We ain't about to sit at this fucking store and Joe, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just got robbed, bitch. I'm not going in there.
No, but
Like, what y'all gonna do? Y'all ain't even gonna be able to do nothing for me. I'm about to go to the store down the street. Nigga went to the store down the street. And so yeah, they had an investigator talk to me. That boy name was Batman. He said, "Yeah, I'm Detective Batman." I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right." It's the bats. No, I'm just kidding.
right. Robbing ass, dude.
He's got me still. But man.
Wow.
Nah, man, it's real out here for people, bro.
Nah, it really
It's
is.
real.
Yeah, for our people.
Yeah, Well, it was a situation though. Like I could kind of understand. Like they thought I had something to do with that shit. They didn't know how I was gonna react. But honestly, bro, when they pulled me over, brother, I worked at Domino's at the time. Bitch, I got my work uniform on with a piece in the passenger seat. Bitch, it look like I'm trying to steal from somebody. Bitch, I deliver
That's what
peace.
I'm saying. Like they gotta like, what's the you know why these niggas be like they take everything as a extreme threat. Like they don't assess it and then turn up. They just come at you already turned.
Yeah, right. Well, I
Like,
think it's a protection thing on their end, Because what if I was that nigga and it was ready to shoot their ass? I ain't, I'm
Nah,
just saying, like,
facts. Yeah, they do
I think that's
train.
just kind of how
They
they looking
train
at it.
to. That's a fact. Yeah, they train to like to shoot on some shit, and ain't no shoot
Yeah.
to stop, nigga. No, they shoot to kill.
They gonna
Like
kill your ass, yeah. Fuck around.
facts, facts.
That's why I was like, shit, I wasn't mad at him, you heard me? Because I kind of understood the situation. But at the same time, bitch, but I was just, bitch, long as they don't shoot me. You heard me? They ain't shoot me, dog. Shit, I ain't did
Bro,
nothing. You heard me?
I gave myself a fucking curfew, especially when it comes to those street lights. If it's after 10:30, 11 o'clock, I don't stop at a red light. That's facts.
Damn.
I do not stop at red lights. I'll stop, but I ain't gonna stop until the green.
nah,
Yeah,
facts.
you gonna stop and look around and
That's
keep it
crazy.
moving.
Yeah,
That's crazy. You do
no.
that for safety reasons. I do it for fun. Cause I be for real, nigga. I be driving, I be out 3, 4 in the morning, nigga. I be in them like all of the city and that girl, I be the only nigga on the street on the highway. I just be sitting, I be like, man, why am I sitting at this red light?
Right.
Ain't nobody out here. I just be running them bitches. Like, I mean, like you said, I stop and make sure nobody will hit me, but I don't be sitting for
Right.
that bitch to turn green. Especially I'm on the clock now. I'm about to go pick somebody up for some money.
For real.
You heard me?
For real. Yeah. Quicker timing. Yeah.
Yeah, quicker time. I'm like, man, I gotta sit up there.
Everybody about to play with y'all.
All right. I wish the nigga would put me. I'm like, bruh, come on, fam.
So what are you talking about? Raising these? Raising our Trump. That shit was just talking about.
Oh, the tax
Raising
bill?
yeah. When he plan on raising our
shit, it's gonna be tax
Let's
cuts.
go, AU breaking.
Are you breaking? Oh, finally. It's gonna be tax cuts. So whatever he was trying to do in 2017 that Biden reversed, I guess he gonna jump back on that shit.
and do it again.
Yeah, it said nonpartisan analysts estimate that extending these tax cuts and implementing new ones could add between 3 to 5 trillion to the national debt over the next 10 years. So it ain't gonna
Yeah,
be
our
talking about,
debt. Oh,
yeah,
it's gonna be over 10 years.
yeah, over the next 10 years they can add. So yeah, it's gonna be like just spending. That, I mean, that's the only way they're gonna add debt, by printing money. That's the only way we add debt, by printing fucking
So
money.
what they gonna do with that printed money?
I think that's gonna be the tax break. Like the fact that we won't get taxed so hard, it'll come back, I guess, in a tax return.
Did you hear about the
I'm thinking.
motherfuckers raising poor people, like people that make under 15,000 a year taxes? They're raising the taxes by like 80%, 75%.
No, I did not hear that.
Yes,
So
they're
maybe he
doing
cutting
that.
taxes for like who? Let me see who these tax
People
cuts.
under 30%, they under $30,000 a year. They raising theirs by like 15-20%. People under 15,000, they're raising them by like 75. Like they raising the shit out of taxes.
It's the 2017 tax cuts reduced taxes on certain tips and overtime pay and increased the child tax credit amongst other provisions. And I heard somebody say that is this guy that was a bartender. He was like, yeah, Trump about to they about to not tax our tips. So he was like, well, I'm about to eat. I'm about to eat. He said,
when are you gonna do that at?
No, you know what they about to do?
What they about to
Boy,
do?
Trump is a fucking genius, bro. No, true, they go eat, but they about to spend all that fucking money that was taxed. It's going straight into the economy, bro. Trump know what he doing, though. I was
Right.
a server. I was in the food industry for years, and yes, when I made a certain amount, they used to tax it, and that shit hurt. But now that we getting all that cash, cause nigga, at the end of at the end of service, we didn't go home and take that cash money and went to the bank. Nigga, we spent like 25% of that shit at least going out,
Facts.
partying,
At
drinking,
the
like
bar, right
Facts,
that
brother,
night.
because
at
Yep.
the fucking bar.
bro,
Yeah,
them
dog.
tips
That
legit,
dude.
bro.
You're right. You're right, bro.
Debt impact.
On
Debt
top of my check,
concern.
shit.
That's concerned about the growing debt for 10 minutes. Alternative perspective. The Trump administration claimed the tax cuts will stimulate economic growth, generating enough revenue to offset the increased debt. However, independent budget experts and economists largely disagree with this assessment. So yeah, more tax cuts meaning more spending. But that's going to be phase one. I think phase two going to be either stimulus checks or some kind of universal income. I think that's what's going to happen next. But yeah, that's about to go crazy. Cut that shit. Cut it. Cut it.
So yeah, over the next 10 years, they're gonna be raising our taxes basically to the 10 trillion.
No, they're going to be cutting it. They're going to be raising the debt.
Yeah, the debt.
Yeah.
And cutting the taxes. Well, apparently they just raised the taxes, so y'all gonna raise them to cut them? Stupid ass.
Nah, they're going to cut them so we can spend more money.
Yeah, but they
help the
already
economy.
raised them though, is what I'm saying. Like you just raised them type shit.
Oh, well, I guess you got to raise them and then cut them. you gotta raise it and then cut it to back where it was normal at.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They only cutting them because they just raised the bitches so high.
So
Like
you
I told
really
you, they
ain't
just
do nothing.
raised, bro. They just raised exactly. They just raised people that's making 15,000 or less by 75%, bro. That is insane.
Yeah, that is insane.
You ain't even making 15,000, bitch. What kind of taxes y'all want? How much y'all want from us? Like they childish, dog. They childish. They don't want to see niggas make it. For real.
Oh, shit.
That shit sad, boy.
Yeah.
And then be making it seem like they care about you. Bitch, I don't care. Yeah, we're gonna raise We're gonna cut the taxes. Bitch, stop lying. Y'all just raised them. Nigga said, bitch, stop lying.
They go cut them. They go cut them. They just ain't gonna cut them for, depending on what type of tax bracket you're in.
That part.
Yeah.
Cut them
They
for the rich
care, but they
people.
care. They care about their own.
I was about to say rich
Uh,
people. They care about rich people.
That's a fact.
Or people that got a little bit of some type of mindset with money or have some money already. And I don't care about no broke. No brokies. If you're broke, it's your own doing.
mm.
No, bitches, my mama and daddy doing. Cause they ain't taught a nigga nothing. Cause I bet you my children won't be broke, bitch.
Nah, for real.
You feel me?
Gotta learn on y'all.
Facts. I tell you who won't be broke. My dad at 52 about to have a daughter, man. He like my
Did that?
grandpa. These niggas tore up. Yeah.
Damn, well, my dad is. Well, how old our dad is? 67? And that
Huh?
nigga look 50.
Your dad is 67?
Hey, yeah.
Nigga say he look 50.
Nah, you shit. I'll show you a
Nah,
picture. You'll be
facts,
like, boy,
brother.
that boy is not 50, 67. That boy about to be
Nah,
7 years
same with
old.
my pops, brother. That boy
Nah,
look
for
like he
real.
about 40, 30 something. You heard me? His old lady 30 something.
Nah, for
But
real.
he 50 something. His old lady, I guess she 30 something. She look like she my age for sure. You heard me?
Nah, fact.
fucking, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's just, you know what it is. Black dog crack, goddamn. But shit, that nigga like my damn grandpa and my mama daddy. That nigga I got two uncles younger than me. Fucking talking about.
Nah, I was talking to mom about that shit. Remember we had a little girl that stayed on our block when we was kids, and she was
Yeah.
like 3, 4, 5 years old, but she was like the auntie to like some 20-year-olds because of her dad.
Oh yeah, shout out to
You remember her?
yeah, shout out that shit. Their whole family was like that, boy. They was
Yeah,
getting it in early
nah,
and late.
cause that was her daddy. That nigga daddy was old as cheese. That boy looked like Santa Claus, still busting them
Damn.
down. That boy had gray hair everywhere, like white gray hair.
Damn. And guy still popping out kids.
Still popping out kids. I'm like, boy, this nigga like
What his
crazy.
old lady was?
Shit, I don't know. Brian. I don't know what those got going on in that house, boy. It was one of them houses. Like you just
Damn.
don't know what the hell they got going on in
And they
that
got
house.
about 3 old ladies.
Probably. And they just tied to the bed and just all they use for is pregnancy.
I'm done popping them out on there.
Like that movie, what's that movie? Fucking damn, I can't think of the name of that bitch.
Man, this dude tore up.
Oh, I
Oh,
can't
bro,
think
I'm
of the name of
crying.
that damn movie.
Man, you stupid. Nigga said nigga got them tied up to the head, boy.
Nah, for real. It's like that. Damn, I can't think of that.
Oh man, they can't take care of the children dirty.
Nah, the children gonna take care of themselves.
Yeah, hold on. I'm
Oh,
trying to think about it. I think what happened is he had one of his kids like normal, and
mm,
then he had the other one stupid late, like damn near so late that his daughter had another kid by the time she was
Yeah,
born. So
mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm.
aunt was like the same age as yeah. That's what happened.
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be one of them ass niggas because I ain't got no kids yet.
Nah, same here. I ain't got none.
I'm gonna be done 40, just making my first kid,
Likewise,
popping that motherfucker out.
likewise. Hey
Yeah.
dog, I don't know if y'all niggas been like know that, but men. We usually we late bloomers, bro. Like
Oh
late
yeah.
30s,
Right.
40s. Like that's when we glow the fuck up.
Fucking right.
Mm,
Fucking right. I already know that.
mm. Yeah. Yeah, because we be on our shit by then.
Yeah.
It's like shit, all this we doing right now, you know what I'm saying? Building for that future.
Right.
You know,
we playing too many games. So, well, we be playing games, then we get serious. We get serious late. The women, they get serious early because they already got their wedding planned out in their head.
well, I think it's more, that too, and more so that so many dudes just be at their top, they get them pregnant, and they ain't got nothing to do but grow up type shit. Like you got to take care of this kid. You know what I'm saying? Especially the bad ones, you know what I'm saying? They gonna find a nigga with some money, you know what I'm saying? The right type of nigga walk up to him is over. It's over with. You about to have your little kid, you heard me? So a lot of children, a lot of women, they're gonna be around our age, like when we 38, you know what I'm saying? Talking about having kids and shit. Shit, we gonna have to find something about 30 to find some shit with no kids type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Course.
A little bit
Yeah,
younger.
you ain't gonna find no 45-year-old woman just like you that was just a career-driven woman that never had kids.
Right, and exact. That's all I'm saying. So it just be making sense when we fool with some that just be a little bit younger than us. My kind
Yeah,
of
I ain't talking no Shannon Young.
Hell no.
my age gap been like 6 years personally. 6 years up, 6 years down type shit. I ain't gonna go past too much 6. Sometimes though, boy, I be seeing some of them. I be like, boy, I do 8 for her. I ain't gonna lie. I do 8, stupid.
Yeah, I got a potential 10 right now.
Nigga 2
I'm gonna
up.
tell
Nigga
you,
said
yeah, I'm
I
gonna say
do
I'm gonna
8.
keep it G. A nice
I said I got
10 will work, bro.
I got a potential 10 right now. She 31.
Hey,
Yeah,
41. You know what I mean?
real talk. Wait, who 41?
Me,
You 41?
born in 83.
For real?
Yes, sir.
Damn. I ain't no nigga. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
We young as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like you don't even
you should
seem
see
like
what
you
people
41,
you should see the reaction of people when they be in my car and I say I'm 41, but they be jumping in the front seat to look at my face. They be like, bro, you lying.
It's crazy.
Bro, you
That's
not
crazy.
41, bro.
I would have never guessed that. I thought you was like at least 33, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I get that all the time, bro. All the damn time.
That's fucking crazy, bro. So you literally meant that shit just now. Yeah, bro. It be like that, brother. It be like that, brother. It really do.
Real.
Like, man, shit.
And then I ain't gonna lie, it's my career path and my lifestyle kind of made me the way I am. Like if I wasn't in the studio like this and more just a career type thing, I probably would have been maybe married, had kids and all that. But yeah, it just wasn't my plan. Like it just wasn't my plan.
nigga, you know who our daddy. You know who our daddy is, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that nigga young as cheese, man. This nigga was buying my memories of when he was 40, he was in the game store buying video games and shit. Like this nigga was doing 20-year-old shit at 40, like for real. Like he was
putting computers in his 92 Suburban and shit.
with rims on, like young nigga shit.
First ever to do that shit.
Because that's when you able to really do that shit sometimes when you hit them 40s and shit. So it's like shit. I wasn't able to do it in my 20s like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm about to whip their ass now. They about to see me out here. You heard me? Nigga putting the train horns on their shit. You heard me? About to put them train horns on this Hummer. I got TVs on the back seat so the people behind me can watch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they be cutting up, brother. Them old heads. Niggas in the old heads. Our old heads, you heard me? Niggas that's like 55 now, 60 and shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I be always saying, bro. Like our generation, we gonna be the first generation of people like really becoming like 50s, 60s, 70s, but like still got that edge of that youthful edge.
You can see it now. Our parents doing it. You know what I'm saying?
They doing it, but we really gonna be locked in. Like we gonna be like,
brother,
they gonna be 70 years old, still trying to play basketball, like, and still trying to like.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be somebody starting a club for the older people, but they gonna be playing 50 Cent and Ludacris in that bitch. We 70 years old in the club.
Ooh,
I really think we gonna be the generation of the centurions in the US. Niggas will be
Facts.
living into their 90s, 100s. I'm telling you, that
Yeah,
health
yeah.
wave, that's
But
the wave, bro.
I literally I stretch every day and do push-ups and shit, like to make sure I'm flexible and shit still.
Yep.
So like
Yep.
when I'm 50, I'm gonna be still doing the same shit, stretching
Yep.
every day, doing push-ups, making sure I'm just that simple shit. I ain't gotta go to
For
the gym
real.
and do all that crazy
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Just keeping my body like
Especially
used
when I
to
be seeing them
doing
niggas in New York, dude. They
physical
be
shit.
75 years old still doing pull-ups, like 100 pull-ups
Hell
in New
yeah.
York.
Damn.
Like,
Hell
niggas
yeah,
do
brother.
that shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If they doing it, I be seeing them Asians too, but them Asians be doing all type of shit. They be 70 doing backflips and shit. Like, man, once I seen that, oh yeah, brother. Ain't nothing we can't do.
Them niggas just be peaceful. I know they be living at a 115, could still see, talk, they be dancing.
Mm-hmm.
They be dancing, having like community and shit, talking and shit. Like, yeah, boy, like real
Yeah,
life
they
shit.
be on their health shit.
Nah, for real.
Be on their health shit, bro. That's America be fucking us. I want us to die early, so we don't pass no wisdom down to the young ones. You know what I'm saying? Die quick.
It's the history. They don't want to pass the history down so they can erase that shit.
All that shit.
Yeah.
History, knowledge.
Yeah.
Period. I don't want you to pass that knowledge down. Period.
But
You heard me? Shit, that's gonna give us wisdom and understanding. And they don't want that.
Good.
Cause then that's gonna build community. You heard me?
Right.
Nah,
Nah, you right. You right.
nah, that's the supreme mathematics.
Exactly.
Nigga
said, I didn't know that, but that shit is right.
Then after that, we gonna come with the power, you know what I'm saying? And take over this bitch. You feel me? Then they gonna realize we got it. You feel me?
The power and the enlightenment.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna bring out some type of equality. I'm joked out. Niggas, they gonna realize we the ones, you heard me? Then we gonna start burning bridges and building new ones. You heard me? Yeah, brother. Yeah, then we gonna be born again, you heard me? And start the cipher right over. Huh?
Nah, my dumb ass was talking about I ain't want to talk about something online. I'm showing that shit all on a live video.
Bruh.
Because I was just copying it and about to send it to y'all. And I'm like, oh, that shit all on a live video. Like,
Bruh.
Don't take my idea, y'all.
Don't take my idea, y'all. If you would have said nothing, nigga, nobody would have knew. Cause I sure don't know what you talking about. Still don't know what you talking about. But all we gotta do is pull that video back. Oh, bro.
Oh,
Stop the madness. Oh, man.
I ain't never said it to you now. Yeah, man. Did it send? Oh, there we go. So yeah, man. Marcus is doing what they're doing. They're probably about to start pulling back. It's coming at 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. But in the meantime, when y'all got free time, take a look at that PDF I sent y'all and just kind of scan through it and see. It's a revolutionary type of thing. I think it should be fine.
Boy, damn. My stepmom just said her mortgage is going up in July. She said she is officially broke. See this shit right here?
Her mortgage going up? Why? Because of the interest rate? She got adjustable interest rate?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't know
only way
what's
that
going
can
on. She
happen.
ain't explain. She just said,
Ain't that
she
right,
gonna
Jay?
teach us about it
How your
later.
mortgage go up, Jay? You got a mortgage? Your shit going up?
Yeah.
It's fixed.
Oh, your interest rate fixed?
Yeah.
So I
But
guess they got that
she must not
adjustment.
have the fixed one. Yeah,
like I hope
she
it
gonna
don't be
run
that
into us.
2008 shit again, bro.
What you mean? Oh,
where everybody was losing their homes.
No, but they said, well, they said them niggas wasn't doing that predatory lending no more. So that's out the question. But I don't know. You
Do
mean
you
to tell me?
remember? Do you
You mean to
remember?
tell me them
Do you
people gonna
remember
pass
at
up
the
on that
end?
greedy opportunity?
At the end of the Big Short, do you
Still never
remember
seen.
at like before the credits how they said that the government was doing something that was very similar to the motherfucking whatever those loans they was giving out in 2006, 2007 that caused that crash. They was
Mm-hmm.
doing something that's under a different name, but it's damn near the same fucking thing that they was doing. Uh,
You right.
look at that movie, bro, and then fast forward that bitch all the way to the end, and and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was that. That's that. What they was doing in 2008. That was that.
They showed the same thing on that movie Ride Peace. You ever seen that new movie with Mary J?
Rod Peace.
Yeah, that bitch called Ride Peace about
I didn't
a
see that
college
one.
student that was doing that same. He started getting into the real estate around 2008 and stuff, and was selling buku homes to people and getting. Then they started like it was they started doing gentrification or some shit in the neighborhood or some shit like that. And they
Damn,
just all the homes he was selling, niggas was getting them out of there type shit.
damn.
It
That's
was
some
on some
little
shit
different
y'all
stuff.
talking about now. It was that niggas was losing their homes and shit.
These niggas losing their home because they couldn't pay for it and they lost their job.
Yeah,
Not
it
from
was on some shit.
gentrification.
It was on some shit like that too. It was a whole bunch of shit going
Oh,
on, right?
okay.
That's what I'm saying on Ride P. It was all that 2008 shit. All that.
Right.
Whatever was going on there, that's the same shit that was going on in the movie, basically.
Yeah, it was basically the layman's terms of it is no doc loan. So basically it's stated income. So you go walk into a bank and say, I make 250,000 a year. They're like, okay, you can buy this house. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
And bam, they
Yeah.
just sold a mortgage. And they was doing that 10,000 times a day. Like just giving niggas houses. You get a house. It was Oprah in that bitch. You get a house.
Oh,
You get a
that's
house.
what it
You get a
was.
house.
And niggas couldn't even pay for it.
Couldn't even pay for it. Well, they could pay for it. But once the economy got bad and niggas started, look at you.
Yeah,
But
the
once the
business
economy
started
got
going
bad,
down and shit
yeah,
like that.
business started
That's what
going
was happening.
down. They had to cut back. So the first way of business cut back is they let people go. So you let people go, and then not all of that, the mortgages started going up. The adjustable rates started kicking in. Because it's like we could give you this house, this big ass $600,000 house, but it's gonna be an adjustable rate, and you're gonna have to refinance in 2 years. Them 2 years never came
Mm-hmm.
because the crash happened in '08. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody got messed over and lost all their
Yeah, they're
houses.
losing their homes. Yeah.
And now you got BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street buying up houses by the hundreds and renting them out.
Wow.
So it was all a play.
That's fucked up.
All a play.
Cause now y'all can buy them houses for the low.
Yeah,
Cause
if you was positioned from 2010 to 2020, especially 2020, if you made a shitload of money in crypto, yeah, you could have bought a whole lot of houses, for the low.
good. Excuse me.
Got a nice little position in real estate. Yeah, that shit get crazy. Shit get crazy as a bitch. So yeah, I got something that could potentially revolutionize all that shit. Because I think the way we live is gonna change in the next, for sure. I could say 5, but for sure 10 years, niggas will not be living the same. I could 100% bet on that. And what I mean by living the same, like that whole, I got my own place. Like it ain't gonna be a lot of people saying, "Come to my house." There's gonna be a lot of come to our house, and that's big facts.
My bad. I had cut out. You were saying what?
Now I'm saying
He
in the
said-
near future, the way people living is gonna be different. Like it ain't gonna be a lot of people saying come to my house. It's gonna be people gonna be saying come to our house.
Mm.
There's gonna be a lot of room and board, shacking up, think college dorm. That's what we're going to.
Cause niggas ain't got no break.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like that. That PDF I sent you, that's gonna be like the steps taken to revolutionize the way we live. Even though that's not my angle, but it could turn into that if need be, type shit. That's why that shit's so kind of fire. Like, but yeah, it's too expensive. Like niggas can't afford to have my own place. I mean, it sounds nice, but it's gonna be rough, you know. And then out of that, you got quality of life. A lot of people don't want to live in no beat down house. They want the new house because their coworker got a new house or their boss got a new house, so they want to stay in a nice
Oh no,
neighborhood.
stop it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm keeping up with the Joneses.
Oh yeah, you got to keep up with the Joneses. That's how we've been getting a lot. That's how we've been staying afloat all these centuries, keeping up with the Joneses. And I still don't know who them niggas is. I never met the damn Joneses, but we trying to keep up with them niggas, boy.
Nah, for real.
I don't know what these niggas look like, the Joneses.
Nah, for real, brother. That's a TV show or something?
I don't know. I don't even know why them niggas came up with the Joneses. Like, who decided that was the name? Keeping up with the
That's what I'm
Joneses.
saying. He said a TV show?
Yeah. Why it could be the Franks?
The
Keeping up with
Jeffersons.
Franks. Stupid ass.
Niggas said the Jeffersons. We couldn't be moving on up.
Moving on out.
Excuse me. Shit. But yeah, bro.
Moving on in. But yeah, man. We're gonna wrap this bitch up. We'll be back tomorrow. See what these markets doing. Everything's still consolidated. I don't think nothing's really running today.
Yeah. Might start moving. What's today? Wednesday? Reversing Wednesday, man.
Yeah, we got news for AU on daily close at 6 o'clock. And then that'll be it. And we got Thursday morning. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happened this evening. Might get a little push, but it's gonna be weak. Not that heavy of a news release. But yeah, man. We'll be back tomorrow, man. Y'all tap in regardless.
Already, we in greens too. Everybody in greens.
Yeah, we in green. We definitely in green.
just
Thanks, man.
so
Let's
y'all
keep
know.
floating.
You heard me?
Floating, man. I'll tap in with y'all boys.
All right, bet that.
Already. One.
Peace.